Hey there guys, how you doing? It's Ice9 and we're doing another Madden Mobile video, and we've got the Super Bowl going on tomorrow night, and we should be getting our MVP then. There's a token that you do for completing the set. I've done it. It'll probably be a quarterback, most likely a Tom Brady or Matt Ryan card is the two most usual choices, but Super Bowl MVP last year was Von Miller. So you never know. It might be a defensive player. That might be really cool, as we do have a lot of quarterbacks. And first 99, we're going to go through. We've got a couple 99 quarterbacks this week, one through the set and one in a pack base type of situation. We're going to go through all the Super Bowl players, but this is pretty cool because the set-based versions are the ones with the boost. You would think that EA would have done it the other way to try to get people to rip through packs and go for the boosted players, but they're doing those through sets, so that's pretty cool. So we can see Elway here, very, very good. My experience so far has been good. A lot of green over Favre. Throw power's a little bit less, but it's still very, very good and very, very accurate. In the short and the mid passing game, which is a lot of what I do, especially in Hall of Fame head-to-head play, he's very, very good. Not the tallest, I believe he's 6'2", but he is noticeably more mobile and better than Favre. So even though the boost isn't as good, I think he's kind of a small upgrade over Favre, but still a pretty good player. So that is pretty cool. I've used two of the Super Bowl players here at offensive tackle. Got some of the Pro Bowl players in there too, and a couple of the playoffs players now taking over at the offensive line. Boosts are disappearing off the team. Got Pro Bowl Brandon Marshall in the slot. So far, in some ways, I still like Eifert because of his speed, because a lot of times the defenders are playing behind him, especially at Hall of Fame. That makes a difference. However, when I'm playing my league drives, I've found that Marshall in the slot, especially with the speed booster taking him up to 96, he really gets loose in the middle of the field, especially on some of the play action plays that aren't often countered. So that is pretty cool. Still running Gurley for the speed booster. And I've got a couple of the other players here that we'll go through. So Randy White, a 99 defensive tackle. We've been wanting one forever. So this is awesome. He is 257 pounds, so he may not fill the middle and stop the run the way that other defensive tackles will. But 88 speed boosted, 86 base speed, really, really good. And he boosts power moves and block shed, which is a really interesting set of boosts. I'm not sure. I think that he might make my team for the rest of the year at the defensive tackle position. It's a 99 defensive tackle with a double boost. So we're just going to have to kind of see on that. Another player that we've got here is Mel Blanc. Now with this, the press boost, I've looked on Mudhead and see what that exactly does. Maybe it just jams the receiver better. I'm not sure. It's not a great set of boosts on this one. So the reason I'm playing Blount is strictly for gameplay. 93 base speed, very strong, very high hit power, great man coverage, and he boosts himself. Good zone coverage and play recognition. Decent jump. He's 6'3", so that's a really, really good corner one. The boosts aren't just not really, really good on the player, so very, very doubtful that he will make my team for the rest of the year, but we're just going to have to see. If we compare him to Hall, though, Hall's a better zone cover and has better play recognition, more agile, equal speed, and things of that nature. But the thing about Hall is he's a lot shorter, and having tall cornerbacks definitely has its advantages. Corner 2, I'm still playing NTL. It's nice to have two tough corners that are strong and can tackle and have some block shed and some hit power. especially for 2-point conversions. I've noticed on toss, the right corner can really blow play up. So I got two guys who could kind of get on and are kind of stronger players. So that's definitely a good thing. And in terms of everything else, so things are getting kind of dicey now on the team. In terms of getting it all to 99s, I know I can do it. They just had a big thing today, and I can't even put him in the lineup at this point. They've got a Von Miller card. So if we look at this, so the pursuits one less, finesse moves are one less, but power moves are better, and he's got a boost for power moves and acceleration. Arguably, that's better than a +5 tackle boost in terms of gameplay. Acceleration's always a big one, and power moves is kind of a small one, but I mean, if we drop him in right here, though, the problem is, and sorry, really slow internet, it takes the defense down to a 98. So domination Von Miller is still better for overall. Now, there are some things I could do. We could see here if I drop Von Miller in there, and it'll go down to a 98. So problem is Clowney and Rhodes. So we could take Clowney out, put, for example, playoffs Levy in there. Sorry for the slow internet. It'll update one of these days. And then Rhodes, we could see, is really kind of hard to boost. So if we put either Hall in there, yep, Hall do it. We put Hall at the nickel, then we get back to a 99 defense. Ideally, though, instead of strictly a pass rusher out here, right outside linebacker, I put him at left outside linebacker because he's got a lot better coverage. And that's really the different thing about this card. This is a card that you could play for the end of the year. Speed boosts up nicely. Very, very strong boosted. Everything is really, really solid on the card. The only thing about it is the boosts are not as good. It's a little bit of a troll job by EA to do this to us, do another 99 Von Miller card instead of another linebacker. But that's what they did, so what can you say? So we're going to put this back because I do like still having the acceleration boost. And at least at this point in time, we're going to run still domination Von Miller. And rather than Levy, you can see all that green, even though he's a higher overall. Clowney's got a lot of stats on him. Clowney has not been great so far, though. Play recognition is a little bit low, and I think that might be making a difference. Problem is, if I put in Sean Taylor, who I really, really did like, and was showing up a lot on film, if this will ever update here, sorry for the slow internet again, he only boosts to a 98, so that one guy drops our defense down. I got to put in Levy or Clowney, whose stats are a little bit better. So that is what we're doing. All right, so let's go on to the auction house. And so we've had a player a day through the sets and a player a day through packs only. So we're just going to go through everything. 98 and above. Super Bowl program. And we'll see what's up here. So there's the Von Miller card already in the low 2 million range and probably lower than that because the domination card here. There's Blount. He's going for a little bit more. It's a 98 corner with a double boost. And here's our pack player for the day. And James Harrison. And they always do this guy dirty in his cards. That is slow. 82 speed. Not such great acceleration either. There's not one single reason to play this card instead of domination Von Miller at all. Coverage is a little bit better, but it's not amazing, and the speed is definitely not amazing. So just not that great a card. This is a great card, but it's very, very expensive. Bob Sanders, And we can see as a free safety, so 93 speed, 80 strength, base strength, very agile, good acceleration, good tackle. Hit power is pretty high. Problem is well, it's a pack only thing, so it's super, super expensive. It's a great safety, but he is 5'8", so I assume better players are going to come out, and that's what I'm going to go for. Here's Randy White going for quite a bit of money. Here's Elway. Here's the Mike Singletary card for whatever reason, not showing up with any face on there. Tackle and hit power, it's an interesting boost, but there's not a lot of green over Johnson. And let's see who else we can find there. Elway again. Another Randy White. Sorry for the slow internet. Here's one. So Russell Wilson's, for people who want a mobile quarterback, this is a great, great choice. Not the highest hit power, but really, really fast at 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 93 agility. Somebody who likes to run with the quarterback and who could throw it a little bit. That's a great, great card. Antonio Freeman, acceleration and catch boost. Not the tallest guy, so this isn't really the greatest card. It's a 99 wide receiver, but it's arguably not even better than, well, it's not better than Jones for sure, and it's probably not better than that Brandon Marshall Pro Bowl card either. Marcus Allen card here. So that continues. That is a pretty good card. I just don't think it's worth going for. And let's see if I can find anybody else here if this internet ever updates. Apologies for this, guys. Wi-Fi is just really slow in this building where I am. And looks like it's kind of freezing up. So that's basically going to be it. I'll cover everything and do the MVP opening. We'll see if we can find anything else. So here's a Reggie White card. Again, this is one of those things that I assume better cards are going to be coming out through Positional Heroes or Ultimate Legends, which are going to be starting up in the next couple weeks. So even though this is a very cool card, there's nothing so outstanding about it that I got to pick it up right now. But some of these set-based versions for sure, especially because in the set-based versions they have the double boost. Those are very desirable cards. They got some really, really cool cards through that. That Randy White card, that was a really cool one to get, a 99 defensive tackle when we've been wanting them all year long. It's been a position that really needs a good card, and we definitely got one. So that is pretty cool, guys. And that is basically it. No Legends for today. That program is done. We assume Ultimate Legends are going to be starting next week. Then we'll have Honors and also Positional Heroes. They'll be starting up as well. So that's pretty cool. And looks like I caught it just at the right time. Wi-Fi timed out. Apologies for that, guys, but thanks for watching.